Hi, this video is to show you how to work in the planning table in our supply chain planning class notes. This is page 15 of our class notes, and then we have the sales and operations planning. One of the outputs is the planning table, this table here, and I'm going to show you how to compute this table so you can work on some of the problems. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use Excel. So this is an Excel with the same information that we have here in the table. Okay, so it's the same information and the months and everything. And I'm going to use these two groups of formulas. Okay, and according to our class notes, we have the sales plan here. The first information we have to enter is how much we are planning to sell. This can come from the demand forecasting. So let's say we're forecasting to sell 129 units. How much we have to produce, how much our ending inventory will be, ending stock will be, and so on. Okay. So the production, here's the formula to know how much to produce. The production is going to be equal to the sales plus the target ending inventory and the beginning inventory. So the target ending inventory is this target stock level. So the target stock level is defined by the company as a policy. So let's say our company wants to have 20 units as our target ending inventory. So we simply type the target ending inventory of 20. Now we can compute the production. So how much, but before computing the production, let me clarify what the beginning inventory is. The beginning inventory is what is left as the end inventory from the previous month. So the beginning inventory of April is what is the ending inventory of March. In this case, we don't have March, so we don't have a beginning inventory. For this reason, in April, I'm going to start the production plan as a number of 150. Okay, but just for April because we don't have a beginning inventory. Then we can compute the ending stock. The ending stock will be the beginning stock. Remember, we don't have a beginning stock because the beginning stock is the ending stock of March. Because we don't have March, we don't have a beginning stock. So the ending stock in this case will be equal to the production plan minus my sales plan. Everything that I produced minus everything that I sold, my ending stock is 21. And then I can compute my sales per day, which is my average demand. Sales per day is the same as average demand. So my sales per day is going to be equal to my total sales divided by days in month. So my total sales is 129 divided by 30 days of April. Let's assume we sell every day. So our sales per day is 4.3 units. Given that we sell 4.3 units per day, and then we have an ending inventory or ending stock of 21 units, how many days of supply I still have? To compute the days of supply, I divide my ending stock by my sales per day or my average daily demand, which is 4.9. Okay, the target days of supply is defined by the company. In this case, is 5 days. So this is how we compute April. Let's see how you compute May. Now we have a previous month to use as information for today or May or today's month. Okay, so how much is our sales? Our sales is 118 units. This comes from the forecast or simply the sales that we have in terms of orders. So how much I'm going to produce? My production is going to be equal to my sales, plus my target ending inventory. My target ending inventory is here. I'm gonna type 20 as we have from the previous month minus the beginning inventory. The beginning inventory is the ending inventory from the previous month. This is my beginning inventory, what is left from April. So this is how much I have to produce. You see that is 97, but I have to type here 20, so I have to produce 117 units. Okay, how much my ending stock will be? My ending stock is equal to my beginning stock. My beginning stock is the ending stock of April plus my production minus my sales. So this is my ending stock, which is the same as the target stock we are targeting. Okay. How much is my sales per day? My sales per day is my total sales divided by May has 31 days. We divide by 31 is 3.8. If I have 20 units as ending inventory and I have on average 3.8 sales per day, how many days of supply I have with this ending stock? If I divide the ending stock by sales per day, I have 5.3 days of supply according to this average sales. Okay, my target days of supply is 5. I'm gonna do one more of June and then I'll let you work on the others. So the target stock level for June is 20. My sales plan is how much I plan to sell, which is 115 in this case. I'm looking at the problem from the book, from our class notes. Then the production plan is going to be equal to my sales plus my target ending stock minus my beginning inventory, which is the ending inventory from the previous month. So this is how much I have to produce. My ending stock will be equal to my beginning stock, which is what is left from May, plus my production minus my sales. Okay, my sales per day is equal to everything that I'm planning to sell divided by the number of days, which is a month. So it's 30. 3.8. My days of supply is equal to my ending stock divided by my sales per day is 5.2. My target days of supply is given in the problem, is given by the company, is 5 days. Okay, so this is how you compute the planning table, and I please ask you to compute for all other months so you can practice and take notes of any question you might have, and then we can talk in class. Okay.